for the first time, Zimbabwe will participate in the World Robotic Olympiad, an annual international robotics competition. The national team from Zimbabwe High School will represent Zimbabwe at the event. In line with this year's theme, Earth Allies, the team will showcase their eco-friendly innovation in Izmir, Turkey from November 28 up until the 30th. The Zimbabwean delegation includes Head of Delegation Victoria Numalo, Coach Martin Masheka, Assistant Coach Tatenda Fungura, and team members Theophilus Beans and Flint Shamba, who gave credit to the government's STEM project.
It is because of the education system that has introduced the modernization, the use of internet and application of ICTs in schools. And now we are here able to implement them at an international level. That is implementing the kind of technology that we're learning in our textbooks and actually bring it into reality, not just at a national level, but at an international level.
I would like to speak to my fellow youngsters, and I would want to tell them that it is good to be venturing in technology, and it is good to be trying by all means to come up with solutions that can be of real impact to the society.
Now joining us live is Victoria Numalo, Head of Delegation and National Coordinator, to share more about Zimbabwe's debut at the World Robot Olympiad and what this international competition entails. Victoria, good evening. Can you just tell us more about the World Robotics Olympiad and a brief history of Team Zimbabwe's participation in previous editions of the Olympiad?
The World Robot Olympiad is an international robotics competition, an international robotics challenge, and I am proud to say that Zimbabwe is actually attending this challenge for the first time. And we are actually very much excited because we went through a provincial hackathon where we were able to basically select the talent from around the country that would then lead us to our nationals, which we held in June this year, where we then had Zimbabwe High School becoming the first in the country. And so now they are on their way to Izmir, Turkey, to represent Zimbabwe at this International Robotics Challenge. Typically, it's for young people between the ages of 8 and 19 years of age, where they are given a robotic challenge to do with a specific theme for that particular year. So we're very excited as Zimbabwe to be making our debut at this international challenge.
What kind of robotics project is Team Zimbabwe taking to the Olympiad in Turkey, and how does it embody this year's Earth Allies? And just to throw it in there, what is the importance of finding harmony between technology and nature?
Absolutely amazing that we are looking at an eco-friendly, environmentally friendly robot solution, particularly with very good uses in the mining sector as well as the heavy industrial sites sector. And we are basically looking at addressing the challenge of air pollution. That is the solution that we'll be taking with us to showcase internationally. It also has global impact and global reach, because when we look at climate change and also looking at environmental health issues, this robot solution comes right at the right time. Absolutely important that this year's theme is Earth Allies. In fact, it's very pertinent looking at the conversations around climate change globally and looking at how important it is for us to go green, and also looking at the importance of renewable energy, particularly in our country. So Earth Allies from a local context, which is what our team at Zimbabwe High has come up with, is looking particularly at the local challenges that we have around air pollution and ensuring that the air that we breathe is clean, it's purified, and also deters us from getting respiratory diseases. What is also important is looking at Earth Allies as a theme for particularly this year. It has a global reach, and I think that's one of the most important things, is looking at local solutions and then seeing how we can impact that globally.
Now, what do you think is the place of robots in our lives and the future, which seems near with the advent of artificial intelligence, which has become a significant part of our lives?
It's absolutely amazing that we look at technology in Zimbabwe and we see that it has grown from leaps and bounds. The fact that we're in the fourth industrial revolution and we are having young people tinkering around with new and emerging technologies, particularly artificial intelligence, robotics, IoT, big data, and all of these type of technologies is something that we are welcoming. Also, when we look at Education 5.0, which is something that our government has been pushing towards, we can actually see now that when we now have compact robot solutions that are being developed by our young people, we are only just a step away from commercializing that and also going into the industrialization part of that. So I can actually see the landscape, the technology landscape in Zimbabwe growing in leaps and bounds, but most importantly, the adoption of it from children at a younger age.
Konapo ipapo ba ZTN Prime, DSTV channel 294, the place to be.